safety, and you.
Today's safety topic is proper alignment rack usage. Before attempting to use an alignment rack, there are several key questions you should ask yourself before you begin. Are you certified to operate an automotive lift? If not, you will need the proper certification before attempting an alignment. Have you been properly trained to operate your shop's lift? There are some key differences in alignment racks between different manufacturers, and you should be properly trained on your shop's rack before performing an alignment. Be sure that the rack is operating correctly and that lift locks are in place and functioning. Lastly, is the right personal protective equipment available, and are you using it correctly? There are several pieces of personal protective equipment that should be worn when operating an alignment rack. Please be sure that you are wearing slip-resistant or safety-rated footwear. Also be sure to take a look at the tread on the bottom of your shoes. If the bottom of your shoes looks like a pair of slicks, it's time for a new pair of shoes. The proper gloves are needed as well. Latex or nitrile gloves work fine, but if you are working on a hybrid vehicle, you must wear the specific gloves provided to you for working on these types of cars. There is a lot of electricity found in hybrid vehicles, and not wearing the right gloves can lead to serious injury or death. Your hybrid gloves do require regular inspections and also have an expiration date, and they must be in pristine condition in order to protect you from the electrical hazards present. Lastly, you must wear safety glasses when operating an alignment rack. There are always moving parts, dirt, and debris present when doing an alignment, and wearing safety glasses can protect your eyes from all of these hazards. Oftentimes, the work hazards created when operating an alignment rack are of our own doing. Be sure to take note of the environment around your alignment rack and the condition of the tools you are using. Air hoses and extension cords should not be placed where they could impede operation of the alignment rack or trip up any personnel present. Be sure to take a look at the condition of any electrical cords on a regular basis. If you notice any frayed wiring or torn shielding, stop immediately. Do not operate the alignment rack until the electrical cords have been repaired in the approved manner. Don't forget, electrical tape is not an acceptable repair for an electrical cord. There are also electrical hazards present in the control panel of the alignment rack as well. In the event of a malfunction, do not remove the cover of the control panel. There are numerous hazardous electrical components inside, and if there is a problem with the panel, your shop should use a repairman authorized by the manufacturer to work on your alignment rack to ensure that any repairs are properly made. Also be sure that there are no open flammables being stored in the immediate vicinity of the alignment rack. A stray spark landing in just the right place can create a serious safety hazard for you and the rest of the shop. Chalking wheels isn't just a good idea, it's also the law. Wheel chalk should always be used when operating an alignment rack. Be sure that the wheel chocks are properly placed to help prevent the vehicle from movement during alignment rack operations. The vehicle should be properly placed on the rack as well. Please make sure that your vehicle tires are properly placed, because if they're not only is this a safety issue, but you won't be able to complete your alignment correctly. In addition, it is very important that there are no wooden blocks or other homemade accessories being used to prop up or stabilize a vehicle. This is incredibly dangerous. Now that you have the vehicle properly placed on the alignment rack, there are other hazards to be mindful of. Be careful of moving parts, and be sure to keep hands and arms out of their way. When raising or lowering a vehicle on an alignment rack, be sure that there are no personnel or pieces of equipment in the way, and that no cheater devices are being utilized. There are also opportunities to severely burn yourself when doing an alignment. You should always be mindful of where your body parts are so that you don't accidentally brush up against something hot or put your hand on top of a hot part. Of course, if you do burn yourself, make sure you are utilizing your shop's first aid kit to properly treat yourself. If you have a severe burn, please seek proper medical attention. While an alignment may be a run-of-the-mill repair for your shop, the dangers involved are anything but. Proper preparation, use of personal protective equipment, proper lift usage, and some self-awareness can go a long way in protecting you from harm. Thanks for your time, and be safe.